Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures, or rather Ashley's temporary homestead adventures. I have a little treat here that I am going to go over and feed the piggies. So these are the pieces of homegrown watermelon from Arkansas that I grew in my garden in Arkansas that Mr. Wonderful brought home. And there is something so satisfying about watching pigs eat watermelons. So these are the farm that we're staying at. These are their pigs. They are real close to freezer camp. I love that we got to stay in this transition at a farm, because I still get to enjoy all of the things that I so love about being on a farm. And it helps the process go a little faster for me. This one over here is slurping the juice out of the bowl of the watermelon. Oh, I love the sound that pigs make. Okay, I'm gonna go get their food and go out and take care of the rest of the animals. Don't touch that one. Okay, one of the things that I did not do with you yesterday that I realized that a lot of people might have some questions about, and that is, I told you that I measured velvet for a blanket. So I'm just going to explain real quick how I did that. I do it the old cowgirl way. I measure with a piece of baling twine, and then I take that baling twine and measure it up against a measuring tape. If you have a soft measuring tape, that is the best option. Then you can just use it. But of course, hashtag moving, I don't have a soft measuring tape at the moment. I don't know where it is. It could be in storage. It could be in Arkansas. It could be in that stock trailer. I'm not really sure. So I'm just doing it the old way, and I'll explain that to you real quick so that you know how I got to the size that I did. So the first point of measure is the breastbone, the very center. Let's see if I can, there we go. The very center of the chest, right here. And you're going to measure from this point all the way down the side of the horse to the center of the tail, right there. Okay, so how I'm going to do that, I'm going to set you guys up and see if I can get it for you on video. I have two pieces. I'm going to tie them together so that I have one long piece. Now, I'm going to go from the center of the chest bone all the way to the center of the tail. Now, tie a knot in the hay string, and I keep a hold of the side that I know that I have to measure. My dominant hand is my left hand, so I'm keeping it in my left hand. And then I just measure from my knot with a measuring tape to the end of the string, and that is how long my horse is. Velvet is 71 inches, so she will take a size 70 or 72 blanket. He hops, and rumor has it, get out. Hazy hops. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna get this pen cleaned up, and then I'm gonna talk to you about the sheep. I saved you, I spared you Reese's close up, but it would have been a good representation of what the ear tags look like. And so yesterday when we took them to the vet for their health certificate and to get all checked out, get their good bill of health for the trip. Hi Vanilla. Hi baby girl. There's a picture of the ear tags there. And for, you know, big time sheep people, of course, they know all this stuff. But some of us small homesteaders, we don't know this stuff. So in order to take them across state lines, they have to have a state issued tag, and that tag represents who they belong to, and it also represents that they do not have something called scrapies. And scrapies is a neurological disease that affects them in the form of sometimes tremors, sometimes their hind legs don't work correctly. It usually doesn't show up until they are It was like in between 1 and 2 years old. And it is lethal, and it does spread very quickly. It's very, very contagious. And the reason, I guess, I mean, scabies is why they call it that, is a lot of times what you will see on sheep that have scabies is big bald spots where they have actually itched or scraped their hide on something sharp to itch it, and it has scraped the wool off of their bodies, and so they will have bald spots where there's no wool. So that is a new disease. Virus, you know, I've learned a lot about viruses and diseases as far as what the vet said and what they asked. Yesterday when the girls went in, the vet checked their mouths for sore mouth. She checked all 4 of their feet for hoof rot, and she checked their heart rates, she checked their temperatures, she checked their back ends as far as for diarrhea and scours, and their overall health. And she did say that my 3 girls are in excellent condition. Reese's is maybe just a touch overweight, but she said she could still feel her ribs if she tried. So the wool is very deceiving. But Vanilla, for being Oreo's mom this year, she looks perfect. And so they all got a very good, clean bill of health, and they got their ear tags and their health certificates to travel. So all is good. They're happy and healthy. And as a homestead mom, especially in this huge transition, it's all I can ask for, is that my kids are happy. Good morning. Good morning, Rogie. Ooh, big stretches. I know. Just a little while longer, sweetie. Can't come out though. You're safe in there. If you come out, you're going to want to go hunting, and you might run away to find good hunting grounds. And you don't know all the hidey holes here. So you have to stay there where it's safe until we get to your new farm. Look at that sky.